Yo, what's the business? It's your local neighborhood Super Rick here. Thank you for clocking in with me at lunch. Make sure you hit that like on the way in. Let's see who is in the house already. Be a Blessing is in the house. Hey. Teresa, Kimbro, hey y'all. At work watching, catching up on some charting, so won't be commenting much, but I'm tuned in. That is what the business is. We're glad to see the birthday girl tuning in with us. This week has been very eventful. We had Trump almost got slumped Monday, and today or yesterday, a Oakland rapper got hit, and I seen news stories about it where they talking about it as in a way of like, oh, this is a sad story and stuff, which it is always sad when there's a loss of life. But what caused it is what we're going to talk about. We'll also go get into Plies and Kodak. You know, Kodak loved him some Trump. He got him out of jail, so you can't blame him. And what else was it? Oh, and the YSL judge has been dismissed off the case. That was very interesting. I'm not surprised that happened if you've been following it. To start off the show, though, we will be going to our community poll as we do every live to see what was going on. Now, we're going to be talking about this in a second. I'm going to scroll back up to that. Let me see what's the last poll that we did. Okay. The last poll that was posted was one of my favorite trolling polls. Which you go delete? You go delete Sylvester Stallone or you go delete Arnold Schwarzenegger? Movies forever. Only one can stay. And a lot of 54% out of 627 votes voted for Arnold to get out of here. I read the comments. It was a lot of comments talking about Rambo, and I can't even be mad at that. Let's see if we can pull that up, because that's what was keeping me there. But can't get rid of Rocky. I agree with. Well, no, I'm be honest. I never really got into Rocky. My favorite Rocky was the one where Drago whooped his ass, and I always liked the scenes where Rocky was getting his ass whooped. I didn't ever root for Rocky. I'm just a bad guy like that. I didn't. So the Rocky movies didn't matter to me. I guess we wouldn't have Creed, but guess what? Didn't care about Creed either. Let's see. There's no way I'm getting rid of Jingle All the Way. And see, that's where I was at. Jingle All the Way is a holiday classic. Sinbad was in it. And Sinbad was like that was his first like big villain role, if you really want to be real with it. You know what? I think I'm getting rid of Sly. I've made my decision because I keep forgetting about Jingle All the Way. Some folks say 50-50. I refuse to participate. They're my favorite posts because I really be wanting to see people tap out on the post. So that was one of my favorite ones. Goodbye, Sly. I agree with them. And that was that on that post. Next post that we had was Future. Now they talking about, Lord, they done clone Future. I don't know what to think. They playing in our faces. Never in my life have I seen Future move like this, and it's built different. I never seen him act like that. Okay. They thinking Future clone because he got on some shorts, and apparently I guess he moving stiff. I don't know. I do know that does look like a Blossom hat. We got some comments in here. Let's see what y'all said. I haven't read all these. Somebody said to post a video, which I did. We go check out the video. Looks like a regular rapper fit to me. Exactly. Look like some Lil Yachty or somebody will wear. And I'm mad because people ain't thinking Janko jeans wearing Arby's outfits is clone worthy. This dude got on some shorts. It's hot outside. What the heezy? People believe that there are certain agendas that people, because I asked, I was like, yo, anyone who believes they clone rappers, give your reason in the comments, because I'm hella curious. I'm always curious about that. Charles Webb, 8773, replied with, people believe that there are certain agendas that the people who own the record labels and music companies push that are easy to do from a clone rapper or artist with a huge fan base and following, which I totally understand. The thing is, the people that they choosing to say that they think is clones, such as Gucci or Future, unless I'm wrong, they were already rapping about the agenda in the first place. One no, I gotta change their mind, or they was on some Talib Kweli. I can see if they were saying Talib Kweli, or however you pronounce his name, was clone, and he came out with his version of Trap Queen or something, or who else? Or even Kendrick. If Kendrick came out with Pop Lock and Drop It, and he's just talking about women popping ass instead of Drake, I could see how they could think he was cloned. But Future, why would they clone Future? Already doing it. What are you talking about? Let's take a look at the video and see what caused these people to think all of this. Here we go. I don't know if we got some audio going with this or not. Apparently we do not. But I don't see nothing different. He always moving back and forth. I think what it is that he be on stage at night. Usually you see him in stage and it be dark or whatever. Let me get this audio working, because that's muy no bueno. I have some videos I want to show, and we got to get this audio working. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that don't look no different to me than usual Future. People really like just coming up with conspiracy theories as if there's nothing else to come up with. All right. Let's see. I think this is the one we need. Mix that down. And this should be good. All right, there we go. We should be hearing audio. This is regular Future. What says you in the comments? Please let me know. Because you ain't never been able to really dance to me. If you look at who is in the crowd, half of these folks ain't even paying attention. The only people paying attention is this one dude and security. Everybody else is walking around. They don't give a damn. And another thing, I went to the Lovers and Friends Festival, the original one, and it was dope because people was actually watching the acts. But that's because the Lovers and Friends was people my age, us 39s and ups. I'm in my 40s, but what happened to I don't know if y'all can hear me, and I don't know how loud the audio was, but I went to the Lovers and Friends Festival, and it was dope because people was actually watching the acts. Yeah, you had some folks with their phones out, but all of these younger festivals and stuff, it's just folks got the phone up, looking at the screen, looking at the artist through the screen. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow. Hold up, I got an echo now? All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Is the echo still there? Do y'all still hear the echo? Let me know. Because ain't nothing worse than the echo. Make sure I got that right. That should be off, and that should be off. All right. It's gone now? No echo? Okay, cool. All right, we gonna test the theory right quick. Tell me if y'all hear echo when I press this button. Tell me if y'all hear echo. Do y'all hear echo while it's playing? Do you hear echo right now? Let me know. Do you hear echo now? And I hate the lag on this, so anybody that's watching, sorry. That's just how it is. Echo now. All right, now I'm assuming the echo is going now. All right, so is the echo going now? All right, okay, boom. So that means when I'm playing the videos, I got to shut the hell up till I get this figured out. But it's all good. It's all good. What else was on the community polls? And I should have asked y'all. Now y'all saying yes. So if you look in the comments, it's just hella yeses. So now I'm like, wait, did I ask them? Does that mean it's still there or it's gone out? It'd be like this sometimes. All right. Now this is a very important topic that I posted here. And I would like to answer if some of you Lauren lovers are on this live. NASA beamed Missy Elliott's The Rain, Super Duper Fly, to her favorite planet. This is the first hip-hop song ever transmitted into space. Now, a couple of days ago on the live, I did my comparison of Missy versus Lauryn Hill. There's a video of that. You can go check it out on the channel. I uploaded just that portion of it. And a lot of people were like, oh, that's one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time, or maybe album of all time, because it was a lot of singing on that album. Okay, I do not consider the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill a hip hop album at all. I consider it an album that happens to have some rapping on it, but it's mostly an R&B album. If you disagree, something's wrong with your ears, and you probably love Drake. Okay. My question to y'all is, since that's the greatest why didn't they beam Lauryn Hill's album to space, to the aliens? Okay, let's see what the comments had to say about that. They did, but it's running late. Okay, it's it took me a second to get what the hell, because I'm about to go into some scientific stuff on why the beam, it would have been late for Missy's beam. They talk about Lauryn Hill. That they probably sent that beam back in 2015. And the beam, by the time the beam get there, it's gonna cuss the aliens out for being mad that it was late. Gee whiz. Why would they tell another planet they can't stand the rain? Y'all be killing with these comments. Aliens is gonna come here in 2106 looking for Missy. And looking for Missy, they probably gonna want to make her like the queen of music for the new civilization, for the androids. Well, the androids, when androids and the cyborgs, whatever, take over, they gonna be bumping Missy because she's so futuristic. And she's super duper fly. It took NASA 14 minutes because Missy she can't stand no 1 minute man. Y'all be killing. That is excellent. I'm pinning this first one though. This first one is pin worthy. This one was also pin worthy. Josiah Phoenix. The correct spelling is in the post. Let me see. Wonder why they ain't beam. Oh yeah. I might have I don't know what that was about. Y'all know about me and education. It's probably why I don't like maybe I got more in common with Lauryn Hill than I thought because of the miseducation. But yeah, that's what she was talking about right there. Let's see. Be a Blessing is there for R&B, yes. Why is it Lauryn Hill and Missy even in the same category? I just picked it to see what people was gonna do, because a lot of people consider that album a hip hop album for whatever reason. I think that was on Billboard's top 100. Let me see if that's how that works. Billboard top 100. I think it's hip hop albums, or maybe albums of all time. Let's see. No, that's the charts. I want to say that they had a list. This was 4 days ago. And 100 greatest rap hits of all time was it. And I believe number 3 was Lauryn Hill's. This is on the rap album. This is why people think that it is a rap album. This was on Billboard's list. Number 3 was Miseducation Lauryn Hill over Outkast, over Biggie, over Pac, which I think this really should have been Me Against the World, but that's just my feelings on Pac. Over Snoop Dogg, over Rakim, over Jay-Z, and over Slick Rick. They put Lauryn Hill. Now, me personally, I think it's because we in 2004 and everything got to be, equal. It's got to be at least one woman in the list type situation. And if that is the case, there's a lot of other people they could have picked. They could have picked Lil' Kim. They could have picked They could have picked Missy. They could have picked Missy. But that wouldn't have actually been true, though. I love Missy to death, but none of her albums are top hip-hop of all time because it go back and forth between R&B just like Lauryn Hill's does. I can say it's in my top favorite albums, but not rap. So, yeah, this list bogus anyway. Now, I will give this list some props. Nope, this list bogus. And that's a whole nother video. I'm going to have to chop it up with Brisk as far as this topic. But let's see. This was literally in Popular Science. And I want to see if they gave a reason why they picked Missy. They said music legend Missy Misdemeanor Elliott favorite planet is Venus. So after over 30 years in the industry, it's only fitting that her debut solo single receive a one-way ticket to Earth's neighbor, courtesy of NASA, the agency, and the first female hip-hop artist inducted into the rap. I wish I had knew this for my verses between them two, my Wikipedia verses. She is the first hip-hop female artist inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I bet you she showed up on time to get her award too. Wow. They beamed on July 15. They beamed the rain via the 122 feet wide Deep Station 13 DSS 13 radio dish antenna in Goldstone, California. And let's see, they have not said why they picked that particular song. But she does join the company of the Beatles, who have had their music beamed into space to inspire humanity to think about Earth's place in the cosmos, a DSN spokesman told the New York Times on Tuesday, and maybe others if they're out there to hear it. All right. Elliott commenced More Than a Misdemeanor with her first solo single. Then they kind of go into the music. They didn't give anything like that. But yeah, I think it's fitting. She's futuristic. And anybody that gets her music, go get Functified. And anybody that's out here, let's say the others are coming back here to be like, you know what? It was a failed experiment. It's time to get rid of it. Maybe Missy getting beamed stopped them. And he's like, you know what? They doing something better, because I ain't gonna front. I heard that Drake and I wanted to hit the button. They better be glad the captain told me to hold up because of the other guy, Kendrick. But we were just going to destroy the whole planet. But you know what? This Missy, she saved us. She saved us all. All right. So let's get into our top stories. Oh, also this week was very crazy. They tried to slump Trump. We talked about it over here at our Hateration Nation Patreon, where it is safe to hate. We can hate on Drake or whatever we want to, and talk about conspiracies. We can tell our truths about what we feel about Trump. We talked about it here with our video with the suspicions of the attempt on Trump, because we were very suspicious about that. And we got some posts of some imagery and theories that may not be popular or may be super popular, and you still get judged for it. So you can join us over here at Hateration Nation. We got 3 levels of hater to choose from: hater, big hater, or the biggest hater. And you can check out that video. We have some more material coming up as far as the Trump stuff as well, including other topics other than that, but that's just the newest of the topics that we have over there. Let's see what's next. Before we get into that YSL judge thing, speaking of Trump, Kodak Black calls out Plies for his comments about Donald Trump following the attempted assassination. Now, I haven't read this, I haven't heard this, but apparently Kodak Black has called out Plies for his comments about Donald Trump following the attempted assassination of the former president. Black apparently took to Instagram Live for a recent discussion with fans. During his time on the live stream, Black seemingly alleged that someone told him to go smack Plies. Really? Let's see what it's talking about. This is courtesy of the free Shade Room Instagram. If you want to check it out on your own, I'm about to shut up because of the echo that I can't figure out. And let me get this audio going right here. Here we go. It's one of those days. I'm gonna be super honest. Kodak said something that is very important, and we covered that in the video on the suspicious attempt on Trump. He said, "We are rich, fall back." That is a very, very, and I always say this about Kodak. Kodak might be drugged out or whatever, but Kodak is not stupid. He's a very intelligent dude, especially if you go back and listen to a lot of his old stuff, even his new stuff. It slips in there or whatever. He's just like Wayne. Very smart. They just in a different stratosphere of living that the average person is not. So the world as they experience it is completely different. So when they speaking about certain stuff like, I ain't never experienced racism, Trump my homeboy, fall back, we rich, that's the whole thing. Dave Chappelle said a joke on, I forgot which special it was, but he talked about the first election of Trump, and you know he live in Ohio, and he talked about how he went to the polls and he saw all of these, you know, poor white people in line, and he said he just felt so sorry for them because they were voting for somebody who interests are not going to be taken serious or even matter to the person they voting for. Trump's interest is for Dave Chappelle because Dave Chappelle is rich, he has money. And that was very telling that even Kodak was aware to tell Plies to shut the hell up because we paid and it's going to keep us even more paid. So I don't know what the comments were. They saying Plies speaking facts. They calling Kodak Uncle Tom, all that, whatever. But from Kodak's point of view in his life, it basically I say about Trump, if we want to be real, and he in the tax brackets where he could benefit from Trump being there for a little bit, not forever. That's the thing that's the catch about it. Only surface level does he benefit. But like I said, we go way deeper into that in our Hateration Nation Patreon. Next up, we will talk about the judge presiding over Young Thug's trial ordered off the case. Now, I'm not sure if y'all been following this case. This case been going on for like 8,000 years. Very obvious that they trying to get Young Thug out of here. Okay. Let's read over this. This will give the details and the backstory because I've been following. I watch what's his name, the lead attorney. He been doing lives about this case for the last however long the case been going on. And the judge did some very fuck shit, and it was a sight to behold. I'm so glad he going. He tried to put Young Thug's lawyer in jail. But anyway, let's see what it says here at the Washington Post. They gave us a free reading. Thank you, Washington Post, because I'm not paying $1 for whatever you asked for. Atlanta, the judge overseeing a criminal racketeering trial against rapper Young Thug was formally removed from the case Monday amid complaints that he and his prosecutors held an improper meeting with a key witness. Hold up. The judge overseeing the criminal racketeering trial against Young Thug was formally removed from the case Monday amid complaints that he and prosecutors held an improper meeting with key prosecution witnesses. In a written order, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Rochelle Krause, who had been assigned to hear recusal motions from the Atlanta rapper and another co-defendant, said she agreed generally with Judge Oral Glanville, who defended the June 10th meeting and his decision not to inform the defense attorneys about it. How jacked up is that? How jacked up is that? How you gonna be having meetings with witnesses and not telling the defense? Like, you can't do that. Krause said she found nothing inherently improper about the meeting, but also criticized Glanville's handling of the matter, suggesting that his defensive posture raised questions about his ability to be objective. She ordered that Glanville should be recused, citing public trust. This court has no doubt that Judge Glanville can and would continue presiding fairly over this matter if the recusal motions were denied, but the necessity of preserving the public's confidence confidence in the judicial system weighs in favor of excusing Judge Glanville from further handling of this case, Krause wrote. Thank you. Because that nigga need to be gone. The ruling comes 2 weeks after Glanville abruptly halted the case amid, and I hope they got a video of this, abruptly halted the case amid complaints of misconduct. Late Monday, Fulton County Superior Court Judge Sakura Ingram was assigned to oversee the case, sorry if I butchered their name, replacing Glanville, but it was not immediately clear when the testimony might resume. Damn, this case been going on for a minute. Already, the case has been the longest running criminal trial in Georgia history at 18 months. That's like a toddler and counting. Even before the latest turmoil, critics questioned Glanville's handling of the case, including his decision to allow the jury selection to drag on for 10 months, as well as weeks-long breaks in testimony and other delays. 8 months after opening statements, prosecutors were only halfway through their witness list and more than 200 people when the trial was abruptly halted. The jury in the case last heard testimony on June 17th. That's almost a month ago. Well, now, today it is a month ago. Well, tomorrow will be. The Young Thug prosecution is one of 2 high-profile criminal racketeering cases being led by Fulton County District Attorney Fannie T. Willis, who got her own stuff going on with her case she had. Last summer, the veteran prosecutor brought charges against former President Donald Trump and more than a dozen of his associates, alleging they criminally conspired to try to overturn Trump's 2020 election loss in Georgia. That case is now at a standstill as Trump and others appeal a judge's decision to allow Willis to continue prosecuting the case amid complaints that she had improper romantic relationship with the former lead prosecutor in that case. In recent weeks, there have been growing concerns among those close to Willis that the Young Thug case might be derailed, giving more fodder to her political critics in a year where she is seeking a second term as Fulton County's top prosecutor. A spokesman for Willis declined to comment on the judge's ruling. Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Willis, and 27 associates were charged in May 2022 as part of a sweeping grand jury indictment that alleged the rapper and his co-defendants were members of a violent criminal street gang in Atlanta. Prosecutors have alleged Young Thug was head of a gang known as YSL, or Young Slime Life, and have charged him with criminal racketeering, gang conspiracy, drugs, weapons charges, while others charged with other violent crimes, including murder and attempted armed robbery. Young Thug's attorney have contended that YSL is merely a record label and have attacked prosecutors for introducing Young Thug's lyrics, which is what's happening to BG right now. BG literally got to turn his lyrics in to his parole officer before he can record and release music, which is insane. Arguing his rhymes were merely artistic expression, not literal recountings of criminal acts. It was not immediately clear whether Glanville's recusal would get the case back on track. Brian Steele, attorney for Young Thug, has filed numerous motions for a mistrial. He has also sought to remove Adrian Love, an assistant Fulton County District Attorney who is leading the case, and another prosecutor who were in last month's secret meeting with Glanville, and Kenneth Copeland, a former Young Thug associate and witness, which they need to be removed as well. In a motion last week, Steele gave notice that he plans to call Glanville and Love as defense witnesses to question them under oath about the meeting with Copeland and other private meetings related to the case that he says defendants should have been privy to, which he should be allowed to. In the statement, Steele reiterated Young Thug's innocent and his right to fair trial and accused Glanville and prosecutors of running afoul of their duties under the law. We look forward to proceeding with a trial judge who will fairly and faithfully follow the law, Steele said. They tried to put his lawyer in jail for contempt. Glanville tried to put Steele in jail for contempt because he wouldn't tell him how he heard about the secret meeting. And when I saw that footage, I was like, yo, first off, Glanville should have been kicked off just for the secret meeting, but trying to put his lawyer in jail for contempt for the first time ever, I'm going to use this word, and it's 100% needed, snitching on his source so that the court could retaliate against him. Wow. But it's good that Young Thug's getting a new lawyer. However, I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with the court system, but all of them judges, lawyers, and stuff, they all convene and kick it together. They all friends. So this may just be for show, and they go put Young Thug under the ground if they can. It's been 18 months. They can't prove nothing yet. It's kind of like what is his name? YMW Melly or whatever. Like, you can't prove it. I think he guilty? The Melly do? Yes, I do. But if you can't prove it, that's how the court system work. You gotta let him go. Maybe, just maybe, one day these cloned rappers can find a way to appoint their own judge to get them their cases dismissed, like Trump did yesterday. Got his case dismissed by a judge he appointed in Florida for him just want to take private records and stuff to the crib. Which I think, like I said, we talk about that fully on our Patreon, but that's a wild occurrence. He got dismissed the day after the attempt. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let me get into the chat. I can't look at Kodak for too long. Totally understandable. I get it. I'm glad they got rid of the judge. He was on BS, then got mad because he got caught on live. Dude, like, went out like a bitch too on live. Or you could tell how frustrated he was. Judge is supposed to be like Judge Ito was with the OJ case. Calm, cool, collected, kind of bored. I need you to kind of feel like you bored being there. The Woody dude testimony was hilarious. Dude did not want to be there at all. And now he getting the bag. He getting the thwat towel or whatever that girl who's spitting on penises deal are getting paid now. So it's pretty great. A good lawyer knows the law. A great lawyer knows the judge. 100%. 100% how that works. So our next story we about to go into is about the Oakland rapper that just got taken out. I had never heard of this girl before. Now this is the like news story version of her, untimely demise, maybe, because there's not rumors, the girl killed the ex-boyfriend, made a song about smoking on the X-Pack, and this is where we are right now. So Oakland rapper shot killed at a beauty supply store opening, but I found a YouTube video that covers it. I think they go into all of the beef and everything. This is from Muses 101. Let me look in these they got their comments up. Let me look in the comments, make sure that's what they talking about. I don't even believe that her ex tried to delete her. She sounds like a liar and a cloud chaser. Yeah, this is the kind of video we looking for. Let me get this audio right. Shut up. Is the audio working? Yeah, I can't hear it either. Let me see what's going on with this. Is the audio working? Yeah, I can't hear it either. Let me see what's going on with this. Hold on, let me see.
was killed in a shooting in Oakland. This was Saturday during the grand opening of a beauty store. Another person was injured. Police are still trying to find the shooter. Cron 4's Sarah Stinson has that story.
Family and friends gathered outside Glamour Beauty Supply in Oakland Sunday, many in tears as they paid tribute to local female rapper and entrepreneur Tan. They confirmed to Cron 4 she was shot and killed at a grand opening event for the beauty store Saturday. Tan posted on Instagram just before the shooting.
Here, I got Granny in the cut. Don't play with it.
She also promoted the event a week before, saying she would be at Glamour Beauty for a meet and greet. Shots rang out at the strip mall on 40th Street and Telegraph Avenue around 5 p.m. People ran into this donut shop to take cover.
I heard some shooting. I thought it was part of like their music or...
A man who works there, who does not want to be identified, described the chaotic scene.
I just saw like 2 or 3 people start running into my store and like, you know, they're shooting, and people started pulling out of the parking lot and people were just running around. So, and as soon as I stepped outside, the cops were pretty much already here.
Oakland police say when they arrived, paramedics found one gunshot victim who died at the hospital. Another gunshot victim arrived at a nearby hospital sometime later. Police say that person is expected to be okay. They're still working to identify the shooter. No arrests have been made. A man who works at a Korean restaurant nearby witnessed the shooting.
Just this guy with a hoodie came by and started shooting. And that was it. And he just ran away. The police came.
Bay Area rapper and philanthropist Mr. Fab posted about the shooting, saying he was booked to be at the same event, but, quote, God had different plans. He also posted saying he would always remember Tan as a hustling go-getter with a world of ambition.
The people have so many questions, but first, Tan went viral for killing her ex-boyfriend after a domestic dispute that she claimed was self-defense.
Here lies my ex. Listen, you should have never died. you should have never played with me, because then I gotta take it to the 3rd degree. You know, like, so when I look at this little tombstone, I be like, man, it's like it's crazy. So September 23rd is like the day I dropped on the top. You know what I'm saying? So I had to put that on there. Well, not really. Really, it's 3 years ago I dropped on the top. It's like the anniversary, and I just happen to have court on this. Everything just came together. So I got this to be extra. Do shit about it.
Smoking on that Axwood pack.
Oh yeah, you know it. Matter of fact, I got the smoke on this dead motherfucker as we speak. Hold up. Hold on. Let me get my lube back.
What's up with the audio? Can y'all hear the audio? Cause I cannot. And now it is doubled up. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. I learned a valuable lesson though. Do not set. And now it sound hella loud. Okay. Why she sit next to the tombstone? All right. Hold up, y'all. I think I got this audio kind of figured out. Give me one more second. So that's the mic. Speakers. All right. So here, I'm going to try this again. Hold on.
After this tragic situation, you would think that Tan would be sad and grieving, but she was the opposite. After going back and forth to court, she posted a mixtape.
All right. So tell me if y'all can hear me. No echo or anything. Let me see. Because I can't hear anything at all. All right. There we go. No echo or anything.
smoking on my ex, that relationship is dead, just like him. Trolling till I'm on or on parole. September 23rd is my diss to my deceased ex. I'ma drop on y'all head. I start working overtime to get y'all something. Y'all gonna love me for this. And if I'm convicted, y'all better protest. Free Tan, man. Let's look a little deep into the situation of her unaliving her ex-boyfriend. Tan was 18 when she shot and killed her ex-boyfriend during a heated argument in the car. She pled no contest to assault with a firearm. In May 2023, in exchange, the district attorney dropped the murder charge and gave her time served. She was arrested and was in jail from March 2019 to August 2022. During her October 2021 preliminary hearing, her attorney described Westbrook's boyfriend as a serial abuser who began dating her when she was 17 after picking her up from a shelter for abuse victims. Her attorney said she was assaulted numerous times and held hostage in a vehicle where the two argued and was forced to urinate in a bowl. She was told if she was to leave, her family and herself would be killed. The weapon was in equal distance between Miss Westbrook and her boyfriend. She feared for her life, and in that moment, she decided not to die. The argument was over cookies. He was shot in the back, then shot the second time as he was trying to flee. If she would have took this case to trial, she would have been found guilty because he was not a threat at the time of the shooting. And evidence proved he was trying to run as he was being shot. So she took the deal and pled no contest for a light charge, which was assault with a firearm instead of murder, and received time served after about 2-3 years in jail. She was put in witness protection because the gang her boyfriend was affiliated with wanted revenge. But she left witness protection.
Yo. This is what I'm gonna have to do because I think I figured out what the issue is. I'm gonna have to kill the stream. I'm gonna start this portion of it over. So if y'all still got time, come back in. I'll be up in like 1 minute. So sorry about that. That's my fault. See y'all in a